UNO. I'm no expert. I just call it how I see it. And the NBA free agent frenzy is in full swing right now. And more specifically, we're going to talk about my favorite team, the Los Angeles Lakers. As I'm sure you all know by now, there was a blockbuster, I call it blockbuster, trade between the Lakers and the Washington Wizards last Friday that brought Russell Westbrook, an LA native, an LA boy, um, to Los Angeles, and that's a big deal. Russell Westbrook is a beast. He is all out type of player, the type of player that I personally enjoy. I've always liked Russell Westbrook's game. He's always been one of my favorite NBA players outside of anybody on the Lakers. He's a triple-double machine. We know that. He averaged triple-doubles, I think, in 3 seasons in a row. He's been an MVP, and he's just got what we in LA like to call the Mamba mentality. I mean, he is a competitor. So he is bringing that hard edge to the Lakers. I love his style of play. I love that he's from LA, and we had to just, we got rid of Kyle Kuzma. A lot of the LA fans embraced him and wanted to see him flourish and shine. It just didn't work out. We had to get rid of Kuzma. We had to get rid of Montrezl Harrell, who was tough, and we liked him and what he brought last season. But hey, and we also had to get rid of KCP, who has given us some years of dedication. But we're getting Westbrook. We know about that. Okay, what other moves did the Lakers make? Lakers brought in now 3 people returning to the roster that have played for us before. Trevor Ariza, from way back when. He played with Kobe. He played with the Mamba, went to the finals with the Mamba, won a title with the Mamba. Yeah, he's old. He's a veteran. He was always a solid, really good defender. I know he's older, he's slower. But, what did he average last year? On 28 minutes a game, he averaged 9.4 points, 4.8 rebounds, 1.8 steals on a 35% shooting from the three-point line, 40% shooting overall. Solid. We brought back Wayne Ellington. He played a season for us last season. He averaged about 22 minutes. And in those 22 minutes, 9.6 points, 1.8 rebounds, 1.5 steals on 44% shooting with 42 from the three-point line. See? Then, of course, we know we brought back Dwight Howard. Now, he was supposed to come back last season, but things got mixed up. He ended up in Philly. But we definitely missed his presence, his defense, and his willingness to do whatever it took to win. He had humbled himself down from being the superstar to accepting his role, and it ultimately brought him and the Lakers a title. He's back, and I know Lakers fans are happy about that. We also brought back Kent Bazemore, who played a season for us when he was a bit younger. Now, he had a solid season last season. What did he average? 19 minutes, 20 minutes a game. And in those 20 minutes a game, he averaged 7.2, 3.4 with 1.6 steals on 44% shooting, also 40% from beyond the arc. And of course, we brought in Carmelo Anthony. Now, everybody knows who Carmelo Anthony is. He's friends with LeBron. He also, much like Dwight in the last few seasons, has been willing to accept a more of a role-playing role, coming off the bench type of role, just doing what the team needs him to do type of role, not trying to be ball dominant, not trying to be the superstar. So time and age and what has gone on in his career has kind of humbled him. He's still a really good baller, and he averaged 25 minutes a game last season, and in those 25 minutes he had 13.4 points, 3.1 rebounds, 1.5 steals on 42% shooting with 40% from beyond the arc. So you notice a theme here. We also brought in Malik Monk and Kendrick Nunn. Those 2 guys are younger. They're going to offset the age that the Lakers have in their roster. Also, we re-signed THT, Taylor Horton Tucker, who was a fan favorite last season for the Lakers fans and also for the team itself. He showed a lot of promise, and he's only going to improve. To me, he's in the new Kyle Kuzma role. He's the one who Lakers fans are like, okay, now it's your time to shine. Now we want to see you, even though he's new and he hasn't had, this is when that role starts for him. Like, okay, let's see what you could really bring to the table. We got faith in you. We see your potential, and we want to see you flourish. Because we got a lot of old people on the Lakers. So it's kind of like win now, win or bust. I mean, really, for me, this upcoming season, it has to be it. I know that doesn't mean we can't win it if we don't win it this season, but our core guys are only going to get a bit older. they're all at least 32, 33, all the way up to, we know LeBron's 36. AD, I think, is still 28 or 29. He's still not 30 yet, and we've got a couple other younger guys, like I said, THT, and also Malik Monk and Kendrick Nunn, but those guys are not superstars. THT is a potential star. Hopefully he blossoms. So we've got the balance is not, it's not balanced. It's more old than it is young for the Los Angeles Lakers, and I think it's win now, win this season, and just, move forward from there. And I think this is the season we can anticipate a showdown between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Brooklyn Nets. That would be a clash of two super teams, and there would be a lot of rematches and a lot of revenge and a lot of storylines in there. But I'm getting way ahead of myself. I mean, we're a long way off from basketball season, but those are some very interesting moves. And me, as a Lakers fan, am very excited. You guys tell me what you think about the moves, what you think about the future, and if it is win now or just win or bust for the Lakers. Anyways, I'm no expert. I just call it how I see it. You will know.